So my name is Fitzpatrick. I'm from Sacramento, California, and I'm majoring in architecture. I did not at all think that I was going to get into USC, so I'm so thankful that I'm here at this university. What got me into architecture was probably a combination of my love for math as well as art in general. And actually my dad is a professional artist, and so I've grown up really good at drawing, at painting, just like thinking like spatially or designing things. When I moved into this house, the room that I chose to live in was in the 3rd floor, and it's like this big attic room, and there were going to be 3 of us living in it. And we were talking about wanting to maximize space. I sort of just jumped on the opportunity to build a bed. Conceptually started as the idea of having like a triple-decker bunk bed to maximize space. The middle one is kind of rotated out so they have a little bit more space. And I started off by modeling it on the computer, going out to Home Depot, buying the wood, buying the supplies. My dad, being an artist, he has a framing shop, so he has a lot of wood supplies, so I cut all the pieces there, sanded them all, stained them all, and then we just transported them down here, and then I just put it up together in the room. I think it looks really cool, and so I thought that was kind of fun. A lot of people in the house love to drink coffee. We had the idea of making a coffee bar, which again I was super thrilled about because it was an opportunity to build something. This is actually our 2nd coffee bar. We had an old one, and after we kind of built that and looked at it, we realized, okay, there's different things we can do better. Also, one thing that was significantly different was that this coffee bar was completely designed from scratch in order to make exactly what we wanted. Where the first one, we actually built from the scraps from my bed, but this one we went out and bought all the wood fresh, cut it, stained it, and put it together. And it's really nice so far. When you're designing something or thinking of ideas, conceptually imagining what it's going to look like, you're really thinking about how you make someone feel, how are they going to use this. And so it's really rewarding seeing what you imagined happen in real life. Getting up early in the morning and coming down and seeing 2 or 3 guys all around the coffee bar making coffee, having a good time, socializing. It's just fun seeing that, if that wasn't there, those moments wouldn't be happening. And so it's kind of cool getting to see the effect that design can have. I've been interested in music since I was really small. I've got a piano in my house. My grandma played piano, and she gave me lessons when I was probably 4 or 5 years old, starting very young. Jazz is definitely my favorite style of music. It has the most freedom, the most opportunity to improvise and kind of be expressive and depart from exactly what's on the page. Some of my favorite piano players are Taylor Eichste. He's actually a USC graduate. Yeah, I mean, all sorts of the classics, Herbie Hancock, Oscar Peterson, McCoy Tyner, I go on. I always hope that music is something that I never leave. It'd be awesome to do anything from playing worship at the church that I go to, or just playing at a local restaurant on the weekend, or even just having a small jazz ensemble with a couple of my friends. I guess the reason why I like music as well as architecture, and I've chosen to continue to pursue both of those, they're very similar in the sense that they're very creative. They require a lot of thought, creativity, as well as they have a similar kind of effect on people in the end. One is getting to watch people interact with what you've made, and the other is getting to watch people interact with what they hear. And so it is really cool getting to see the joy that design as well as music brings to people.